You know, one of the things that I feel is a really important lever that academic institutions have tended to use less of, and in some ways companies have used more, is what I would call culture. What is the culture of the organization? What's the culture of the institution? Our deans of business schools, as intentional about managing culture, including ethical culture, as CEOs of companies are. Many of the great companies have profoundly intentional CEOs around culture, and I think there's room for business schools in general to be even more intentional. We at Berkeley have tried to be more intentional, but that would be one part of my answer. I think another part of the answer is coming up with creative ways to reveal what's really happening on the ground. Let me give you an example. We did an event with our students, and we had clickers, so you couldn't see who was answering what, all right? And then we asked them a sequence of questions. Question one was, have you ever driven a car above the speed limit? Virtually everybody says yes. And then by gradation, we asked them questions, have you ever, copied somebody else's homework because you had, something happen in your personal life? Have you ever cheated on an exam? Have you ever pulled content off the internet and used it for an assignment? Things along those lines. Have you ever kept interviewing for a job even after you've accepted a job? Showing us our true face and what's really happening on the ground is really, really important. And this is as relevant for the tech industry in Silicon Valley as more broadly. And then finally, as it relates to tech, there are so many profound societal changes that tech is bringing on, many of them positive, some of them potentially quite negative. And for the tech industry to be even more thoughtful than it is about the deeper implications of some of what it is bringing to life, it feels like society wants the industry to be even more thoughtful.